We are excited that you have joined in the Great Evergreen broadcast on today. Certainly delighted that you're here with us. Come and join us every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. in our morning worship service. Also Tuesday evenings in our weekly Bible study for 7 p.m. here at Greater Evergreen, 2243 Clewitt Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70117. Now let's dive into the service at hand. You know how it feels for somebody to knock on your door after you've been ducking and dodging. Okay, don't talk back to me if you don't want to. You've been ducking and dodging them, not answering their phone calls. They knock on your door and the only thing they won't talk about is the money. It is, you know what it feels to have somebody who has given you something and they search you out looking for you, trying to get it back. It is here Zacchaeus, not only was he a tax collector, but the Bible declares that he was the chief of the tax collectors. Listen to me, y'all making me put in some hard work this morning, but if Matthew was part of the IRS, listen, it is here that Zacchaeus would be the department head. He would be responsible for Matthew making sure he got all the money and turned it into him. What I'm really trying to tell you is that folk in the community really didn't like Zacchaeus. They didn't want to talk to Zacchaeus. They didn't want to be bothered with Zacchaeus. Matter of fact, when they saw Zacchaeus coming, they went the other way. They understood and they thought that Zacchaeus was an evil man. And the Bible declares that Zacchaeus was a wealthy man. Y'all need me to paint the picture. What I'm trying to tell you is that he was a wealthy man, but he was a wealthy man off the backs of the people that were in the community. It is Zacchaeus. He could buy what he want, go where he want, do what he want. Matter of fact, he would have one of the best cars in the parking lot. He would have a 4-bedroom house with a white picket fence with 2 dogs, 2 children, and he had everything that he wanted. But people didn't like him just because of who he was and what he did. But can I tell you, it is here that Zacchaeus made up in his mind that I'm not worried about what folks say about me. I'm not worried what folk think about me. I made up in my mind that I got to see Jesus for myself. Come here a little bit closer. Let me talk to you. Can I help you out and tell you that you cannot worry about folk on your road and what they think or say about you. But you ought to have came in here this morning and said, no matter what's going on around me, I made up in my mind to open my mouth and tell God thank you all by myself. Matter of fact, the reason why I came up in here to tell the Lord thank you is because you don't know my weak story. You don't know my miserable Mondays, my trifling Tuesdays, my wicked Wednesdays, my threatening Thursdays, my fretful Fridays, my sad Saturdays. So I showed up this morning to open my mouth and tell God thank you because he brought me through this and some more. Is there about 5 people in here? You can nudge your neighbor and say, neighbor, I don't know about you, but I'm not worried about what folks say. I came to open my mouth and see Jesus for myself. Can I tell you that in every aspect of your life, you're going to have some critics and you're going to have some haters. Okay, y'all still? You're going to have critics and some haters. I don't care. Listen, if it's on your job, you got critics. If you, can I tell you, in your home, you can have some critics. Can I be truthfully honest with you and tell you that in the church, you can have some critics? What do you mean, preacher? I'm so glad you asked. There are folk right now sitting there wondering why you keep screaming like you screaming, why you keep shouting like you shouting, why you keep flailing your arms. Can I tell you that when you think about God makes you do some things that you never said you would do. Oh, okay. Listen. When you think about how awesome and how good God is to you, it causes you to do some stuff that you never said you do. It'll make you get undignified. It'll make you get uncouth. You got yourself all together. It'll make you take your wig off and throw it in the crowd. Somebody in here can testify that when I think about the goodness of the Lord and everything that the Lord has already done in my life, I need to to tell you that it'll cause me to shout, it'll cause me to scream, it'll cause me to holler, because God's been just that good. And yeah, he's been just that good to me, baby. Yeah, he's the one that woke me up this morning. He's the one that flung the stars into the sky. He's the one that showed light and darkness. He's the one all by himself that said, let there be, and there was. He's the one that made land and made sea and allowed me to live upon it. He's the one that put breath in my body, sanity in my mind, clapping in my hands, running in my feet. When I think about how good and how awesome God is, and what he's done just for me, I gotta open my mouth and tell the Lord, thank you. It is here the Bible declares, when you look at your text, it says that he was a rich man, but not only does it say he was a rich man, but the Bible points out that he was a short man. Okay, y'all. Okay. It is amazing how the Bible, it is clear to point out, it points out the good and the bad. It says that he was a rich man. He could have what he wanted. But understand that I don't care how much money you have, your money can't get you to Jesus. Can I help you out and tell you, I don't care how well people know your name can't get you to Jesus. Maybe your mama been saved all her life. She been screaming hallelujah all day long. Can I tell you, you can't get saved off your mama name. You got to know Jesus for yourself. The Bible declares that he was a rich man, but he was also a short man. Listen to me. Can I tell you that all of us have some hindrances that can stop us if we let them. It'll stop us from getting closer to Jesus. And can I tell you, it is not other folk that point out our failures, our flaws, our faults. It is us. We pick up the reasons. We point out the fact that we have some reasons why we cannot get to Jesus. But is there anybody in here that can say, in spite of my flaws, in spite of my failures, in spite of my faults, no matter what it is, I made up in my mind that I'm not going to let no one or nothing stop me from getting to Jesus. Because if I got to push through the crowd, if I got to press through, then I'm going to do whatever I can, because I found out whatever I need is right there at the feet of Jesus. Let me keep on going, because if you look at your text, you'll find out the Bible says that Zacchaeus made up in his mind that he was going to see Jesus. And what he did, the Bible declares that he went on a little bit further because he understood that the crowd was on his way. Listen, the Bible declares that there was a great crowd with Jesus. I want you to hold on to that. There was a great crowd with Jesus, and Zacchaeus made up in his mind that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit further, and I'm going to get to see Jesus for myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up the sycamore tree. Stop with 1 minute. Can I talk about that sycamore tree? Can I help you out and tell you that there are some things in your life, or there are things in your life that have been waiting on you to get there. Okay, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me. There are things around you that have just been waiting for you to get there. There have been many of years that people have asked about that sycamore tree. Why is that sycamore tree sitting right there in the middle of the road? Why is that sycamore tree growing right there? Why? Can I tell you why? Because year after year after year, the sycamore tree was waiting on Zacchaeus. Well, let me help somebody right now and tell you, as I keep on saying, that as God is preparing blessings for you, he's preparing you for the blessing. And just don't you understand that God put the sycamore tree in the ground, put the seed in the ground, gave it water so it sprout up, so it'll be a tree, just so that Zacchaeus one day would run along and be able to go up and see Jesus. Can I tell you that God knows how to work out everything for your good? Look at the text. The text says that Zacchaeus climbs up the sycamore tree in the crowd, and Jesus is coming. And the thing that happens here is that Jesus sees Zacchaeus in the tree. Okay, y'all don't know when to shout. I say it all over again. There was a crowd around him. They came down the road, and as they were coming down the road, the Bible declares that Jesus saw Zacchaeus and said, Zacchaeus, come down. I'm going to try it again because everybody ain't got it. I'll try this side. Listen. The Bible said that there was a press for the crowd. Everybody was around Jesus. Everybody wanted to see Jesus. Everybody wanted to put their hands on Jesus. There was a crowd around Jesus. Jesus was coming down the road. He looked up and he saw Zacchaeus, called Zacchaeus by his name and said, Zacchaeus, come down. Okay, let me help you out. Listen, even though you might be in the crowd, can I tell you that Jesus still knows your name? Even though there might be a crowd, even though there might be a plethora of people, can I get you happy right now and tell you, no matter how big the crowd is, you ought to be able to still wave your hand because Jesus still knows your name, and every now and then he knows how to call your name and say, baby, come down, I got help for you. He said, Zacchaeus, come, make haste. It's time for me to go to your house. Okay, I told you to hold on to that word crowd, because look what happens here. The Bible declares the crowd pressed. The crowd was around him. The crowd, nobody else in the crowd made up in their mind to help Zacchaeus get to Jesus. Nobody else made up in their mind to tell Zacchaeus, come down, I can get you to Jesus, I can help you out. Listen, but it's the same crowd that when Jesus spoke to Zacchaeus and said, I'm coming to your house, it is the same crowd that opened their mouth, and the Bible said they began to murmur and complain. Okay, y'all, listen. Can I tell you right now? If you can't help me, please don't block me. Listen. Look what happens. Look what happens. Those same folk that could not help Zacchaeus get to Jesus, now are the main folk are complaining because now Jesus made up in his mind that he's going to Zacchaeus' house. Can I help you out right now? Don't get mad when folks start complaining and murmuring and talking about you. Can I tell you, Jesus is on his way to your house? Don't get upset when people start scandalizing your name. Just wave your hand and say, Jesus, I already know you on your way to my house. If there ain't anybody right now, you can wave your hands and say, I know Jesus is on his way. Yeah, look at the text. The text says that Jesus, he goes to Zacchaeus' house. Can I help you out right now and tell you that all of us ought to make up in our minds that we're going to take Jesus home with us? Okay. Listen, let me help somebody out. You ought to know for yourself, I can meet Jesus in the house of the Lord, but you ought to make up in your mind that also Jesus can come home with me. Yeah. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me. Listen, what you trying to say? Listen, the same Jesus you serve in the church house ought to be the same Jesus you serve in your house. Yeah. You saying, Pastor, how do I do that? Well, can I tell you, you ought to start with something simple. You ought to be able to take him to your house and sit everybody down at the table and get ready to eat. And you know how we get ready to do. We get ready. We sit at the table. Nobody don't pray together no more. But you ought to be able to stop everybody. You remember how grandmother used to say, before you could touch the chicken, before you could touch the biscuit, you ought to be able to tell God, thank you for the bread you have. You ought to be able to tell God, thank you for the chicken you have. You ought to be able to tell God, thank you for the fork you have, because there's somebody in this life that don't have what you have, and God saw fit to supply every one of your needs, and so therefore you should get all the children together and get everybody together. You ought to have a great big thank you party before. Take him him home. You ought to be able to take Jesus back to your house. Don't just leave him at the church house. The problem with a lot of us is that we want to leave Jesus in the church and come pick him back up on Sunday morning. Listen to me. You ought to be able to take Jesus wherever you go. Yeah, there ought to be somebody around you that looks at you and say there's something inside of you that makes you different from everybody else. What that means is simply that they ought to see a little bit of Jesus in your life. They ought to be able to see Jesus walking in your life, talking in your life. They ought to see Jesus in any and everything that you do. There is a crowd. There is the critics, but there is the call. Look at the text. Look at the text. Here it is Zacchaeus who begins to confess. He says, if I've done wrong to anybody else, he says, I'm going to give them fourfold what I've taken from them. Here it is Zacchaeus begins to confess what he has done wrong in his life. Oh, okay, y'all don't like this part. This is the hard part of the sermon. I'm going to help you out. Get ready for it. Because when you have a close encounter with Jesus, it causes you to confess some stuff you never would have told anybody else. Yeah, it causes you to open your mouth. It causes you to come clean. It causes you to make everything right. Because understand that you can't stand before Jesus and continue to be the same way you are. Somebody can testify what you're looking at right now has not always been. Anybody could be real this morning and say, when I look back over my life and I see where the Lord has brought me from, you might not want to shout for me, but I can shout for myself. You might want to say hallelujah for me, but I can say hallelujah for myself because I know what the Lord can do, because what he did for others, he can do the same. Same for you. Not only do you hear the crowd, not only do you hear the criticism, not only do you hear the confession, I'm about to get out of your way, you hear the call. Because look at what Jesus tells Abraham. He tells Abraham, he says, this day salvation has come to your house. Okay, y'all ain't gonna holler right there. Listen, I told you about the book of John, the I ams of the Bible. I told you on last week that he is, he says, I am the resurrection. He says, I am the door. I am the good shepherd. It is Jesus who gives the I ams of the Bible. What he's really saying is that I am what I can do. Okay, what do you mean here? Listen, you want him to open a door in your life, but he's saying not only can I open the door, but he's saying I am the door. He's saying there are some dead things in your life that you need resurrected. He says not only can I resurrect it, but he says I am the resurrection. Listen to the text right here. He simply tells Zacchaeus, he says, salvation this day has came to your house. What he's telling Zacchaeus, everything you need, everything that you hope for, he says, understand, it's right here standing in front of you in your house. He says salvation is right here at your house. You say, well, hold on. How can salvation be standing in front of Zacchaeus when Jesus has not went to the cross? Can I tell you that Zacchaeus came down the tree so that Jesus could go up the tree? Listen, Zacchaeus came down to salvation. Jesus went up for salvation. Y'all don't know when they get happy. What I'm trying to say is Zacchaeus got off the tree, but Jesus got on the tree. Let me tell you, because when he says salvation has came to Zacchaeus' house, he knows that he's on his way to a place called Jerusalem. He's making his march up 3,200 feet of elevation to a place called Jerusalem. He understands that when he gets to Jerusalem, that there are some people that are going to plot and scheme against him. There's going to be a crowd around him, but they're all going to be saying, crucify him. He understands that there's going to be some critics, because some folk in here around him is going to be saying that if you call yourself the king, come down and save yourself. I know there's going to be a confession, because when I look at the cross, there's a thief and there is a centurion soldier that says this must be the Son of the living God. Can I get some help right here? Is there anybody? You hear the call? Because Jesus says it like this. He says, whosoever will, let him come and be saved. Let me help you before I go to my seat. Listen to me. It's Jesus that stays on the cross from the 6th to the 9th hour. He laid his head in the locks of his shoulder. Look at your neighbor dead in the face and say, neighbor, if I don't get happy about nothing else, I can get happy right here, because Jesus died on a hill called Calvary. Oh, shucks. Can I tell you, he died that you and I might have life and have it more abundantly. He died so that you and I would not have to feel hell and damnation. He died so every drop of blood from his body will wash away my sins. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm so glad he died. But it didn't stop there. They took him off of that cross and placed him in a borrowed tomb. He stayed in the grave all night Friday night. He stayed there all night Saturday night. But early Sunday morning, he got up with all power in his hands. And I need to help somebody this morning and let you know, just like Zacchaeus, whatever it takes to get to Jesus, you want to make up in your mind that I'm going to do whatever I gotta do to get to Jesus, because I found out one step towards Jesus, he'll take one step towards me. The closer I get to Jesus, the closer he gets to me. Is there anybody in the house this morning? You can stand to your feet and say, I'm so glad I know Jesus for myself. It amazes me, y'all. It amazes me, Sister Richardson, that you gotta pump prime and push people to tell God thank you. You gotta pump people up to get them to shout out the name Jesus. When I'm talking to somebody in here, you don't need nobody to pump you up. You don't need nobody to prime your pump. You don't need nobody to provoke you or push you. But when you just think about the goodness of what God has done in your life, you can wave your hands and say, Lord, I just want to tell you thank you. After all you've done, after every way you made, I got to open my mouth and tell the Lord thank you. Is there anybody in the house this morning? You want to have a praise party with me? You can open your mouth and say, if you shout hallelujah, I'll See Jesus. See Jesus for yourself. I don't know about you, but at the end of the day, all I want is to see Jesus. I don't know about you, but there might be somebody in here. You can say, I've been trying to make it. I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to figure it out. But the only thing I got to do is get to this man that everybody is talking about. All I got to do is see Jesus for myself. If I just get in the sight of Jesus, the one thing I know is Jesus sees all and he knows all. I thank you for tuning into the Awesome Word for today. Come and join us each and every Sunday, the 9:30 hour. Also, our life-changing Bible study on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. and our Sunday school at 8:30 a.m. here at Great Evergreen, 2243 Clewitt Street. Until next time, we'll see you again.
I've been here for a couple of years, and I am truly grateful and blessed to be here and to enjoy service and the preacher and the ministry that's going on here at this church. And it's a place you could call home.
I've been a member of this church since middle school, and I fell out. Now I'm back in church, and I have my family in church, and I bring my kids every Sunday.
Oh, I just love coming here. I love the praising. I love to hear my pastor preach, give a message. Every time he give one, it's just like, it just touches me. I love just the atmosphere here at Greater Evergreen.
If you'd like a copy of today's message from the Greater Evergreen Baptist Church at 2243 Clewitt Street on DVD, call us at 504-949-5053. That's 504-949-5053. Please make reference to today's message.